Previously, on Talk That Talk.
You know what it's all about. I remember that uh, from being back at Mississippi Valley State College.
Yeah.
Back in the day, Mississippi Valley State College was one of the first drum and bugle corps style bands in the country, and it was all about music, man. It was about music, and I was arranging for the band. I learned a lot. I came out of Southern and thought I had it together, and I ran into a gentleman by the name of Russell Boone at Mississippi Valley State College, and he actually was the first African American drum major for the United States Navy band. And but I don't know, I'm going off here. But even in that band, just thinking about it, had people like Clark Terry and was playing trumpet, in that band, and several other, artists. But it was all about music, and I remember my alma mater, Southern, coming up to Memphis to play us at a bowl game, and of course, Dr. Gregg was very flamboyant, and he did his thing, and he got the style. It's the style that's at Southern now is what he set in place and set in motion. And he came over to me and he said, "I'm sorry, homeboy, but I'm gonna have to kick your ass today." That kind of thing, And so they went on the field first, man, and they did their thing. I mean, and band was good, played well, executed well. If the Southern band from back during that particular era, executed well in the whole bit. And then we had to go on the field with the drum and bugle corps style for a predominantly black audience. And we went on the field and we played and performed. And at the end of the performance, nobody was jumping up and down and screaming. Had a drunk that was in the stands on the lower level, and he reached out his hand to shake Mr. Boone's hand because he was the director of band at the time. He said, "Now that's a real band with music, that's playing music." Now I remember that comment. And that stayed with me throughout, my profession. Now, have we lost our way? In order to go somewhere, you have to know where you're coming from. You have to be from somewhere to know. So if you're not taught what it's supposed to be, then it's there. The biggest problem is that we as HBCU colleges and universities are not preparing our directors to be able to compete in the global job market. In other words, you're going to have some kind of knowledge.
I agree.
There are only so many Southerns and FAMUs and HBCU bands where our kids going to go. They're at the city schools. I remember we used to be 40 high schools in the city of Detroit. Now you'd be lucky to find 10 high school band programs, in the inner cities. So, the band programs are cutting back where, majority of our, young blacks are. And so, but we've got to prepare our students as college directors. We have to prepare our students to be able to go out and compete in that global market. Global market. So we're going to have to try to teach them there. And if they're not taught there, where are they going to learn it? It's nowhere. It's nowhere for them to go. So that's another thing that I'm on, and we talk about it quite a bit at our HBCU National Band Directors Consortium that